Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction to Kubera chapters 27, 28, and 29, the first three chapters of the Golden Knight. Since it's been a while and I'm getting back into things, reviews will still be coming for both this and for ORV, but I'm going to kind of prioritize the reactions for now as I slowly get back into the reviews. So yeah, I'm going to do I'm trying to do daily videos right now as I come back and get back into things. So I don't have an exact schedule yet. We're just going to figure out where things end up lying. But I'm going to split the Golden Knight, which is 9 parts, I think, into three chapter parts. Again, just because I'm trying to kind of get back into things. Also, before we get into reading for this video, things are going to have to be a bit different, and I definitely want to talk to you all about that before we get into it. I feel like I have to. So, for years and years, when I did Tower of God reactions, and for always, for all of my manga reactions, I've not been able to show anything on screen. Because if you do that with manga, publishing companies are very, very serious about that, and they're going to demolish you. And so for a long time, I also didn't with Tower of God, but then everybody else was using the chapter. So I was like, okay, if everybody else is using it, I guess it's fine. I will as well. I kept it like not fully opaque, that way that like watching my video isn't a substitute for going and reading yourself. You're not getting like the full actual chapter in full detail, full quality here. So that was kind of my thing. That way I could try to fight back if they ever tried to take it down by being like, my videos aren't really a substitute for actually reading yourself. But there have been some more rules, and I really want to give a huge thank you to the Otaku Fix, who also does a lot of Webtoons videos. I'll link all of his stuff in the description and comments, but he was a huge help for like all the Tower of God and other Webtoons creators that I know, kind of being a middleman and talking on our behalf with Webtoons. And the information that he gave is that the new rules are that we get, I think, 20 chapters, or 20 chapters. We can use 20 panels per video, I think, is the thing. And old videos are safe. Old videos from before 2023 are fine, but anything 2023 onward is subject to these new rules. And from what he said about Webtoons, Webtoons, like the Korean branch wanted it to be 6 panels per video that was allowed to be used, but the sort of international sort of branch of it fought for 20. And yeah, so either way, for reviews and stuff, or like any discussions where I feel like I need to show a panel on screen to let you know what I'm talking about, I will show that panel on screen to let you know what I'm talking about, just because I think it helps. But for reading, for doing reactions like this, I'm not going to be able to show the chapter in the corner anymore. You'll just have to pull it up on your phone or in another window, which is what I usually do, and I have it in the corner as I'm watching videos when I watch other people react to like manga and stuff. So yeah, just wanted to say sorry, but I'm not going to be allowed to show the chapter on screen anymore. But even here with the reaction, if I get caught up on something and I'm like trying to describe it and I'm like, this isn't easy to describe, I will like, I still have it like in OBS. I can just flash it on screen for you. But to help you keep track, since I'm not going to be able to show that anymore, I'm just going to have a little chapter counter down here in the corner. So yeah, we'll just use the chapter counter then to tell what we're on. And also I'll break it up into chapters on YouTube, but I don't know if chapters work fully on mobile. I don't know if they work the same that they do like on PC. So because of that, I was like, I'm doing chapters, but I also want to have something on screen to help people follow along. But yeah, so if you don't follow along yourself, at least you'll have the little chapter number down there. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into reading. Again, sorry, but I really wanted to update you all on that and give you some explanation and context as to why we can't show the chapters anymore. At least not any more than I think 20 panels was the rule, but yeah, either way, let's just start reading with the first chapter of The Golden Knight. I'm really excited to get back into it. I kind of like skimmed over the past chapter to refresh myself, but I still remembered it pretty well. The last thing we saw was like Lee's running off to get a birthday gift for Asha. But yeah, let's see what we have here. We have her grabbing onto the wall and the wall cracking from her grip. Fortunately, I don't see any guards at the moment. If I can just get over this wall, my escape is successful. What are you doing? And Asha's up. Alright. And then we have comedy face. And then she's hung upside down from the wall. It's not something new to say, but teleportation magic is not fair. Alright, chapter 27, The Golden Knight, 1. And we have her groaning in bed. I ended up wasting my whole day and I still couldn't come up with a way to get through to Asha. I can't give up like this. Is there any way? Asha, you've never stayed this long in a Terra before. Whenever you come, you left so soon without even visiting the temple. Why? Because I don't like temples. I don't like temples because I don't like gods. What? How can you say that when you use the sacred magic? Then you must not like priestesses either, right? But not you. Oh, right. While you're awake, let's go to the library. There are a lot of books that you would like. You've never been to the temple library, have you? No. And then, again, she's sort of, I don't know, jealous is a strong word. So maybe not as strong as jealousy. More like she also wants to have the connection with Asha that all of Asha's, like, previous friends, acquaintances, people in her life have with her. I'm becoming depressed again. I haven't even been able to give Asha a birthday present yet. Just a sec. If Asha's going to the library, this is my chance to escape. She goes straight for the door, but the doorknob breaks off. That's odd. The knob didn't break with this much strength yesterday. I should be more careful from now on. So is it rigged, or is she getting stronger? If I break the door, the guards will come right away. She stomps her foot. I have no choice but to leave this way. She goes out onto the balcony. But Asha, you know you can stay longer. Why are you in such a rush to leave? There's somewhere I need to go. If I ask where you're going, will you tell me? No. That's what I thought. You look uncomfortable turning the page with your left hand. Not really. Hey Asha, something's bothering me these days. What is it? Another stalker? No, it's not that. Is it about donation? Well, I have been staying here for almost a month now. How much do you need? 100? 200? No, there's no way I would take contributions from you. That red sky. It never attacked our city again, but I heard it's been attacking other towns. And the number of Shuras have increased greatly under normal circumstances. Okay, sorry, I didn't see that period there. Have increased greatly. Under normal circumstances, the number shouldn't increase this rapidly. I mean, the hunters are hunting them. And then I like these shots we're getting of the world. Due to that, people are not being able to leave the city right now. And if they really have to leave, they have to leave with a high-ranking magician who knows how to teleport. You're seeking some advice from me. I have no answer to give, I'm sorry. No, I wasn't really expecting an answer. I was just telling you. It's frustrating trying to discuss things like this with the temple magicians. Even if you don't have an answer for me, simply talking to you is... And we hear clank. Found you. Oh, and it's, Roosh. I have been looking all over for you. You weren't in your room nor the priestesses. Okay, so I feel like, was it last video that I kept forgetting Roosh's name? There was one video where for some reason I couldn't remember her name at all. There was nobody even in Lisa's room, so I thought all you guys went to have fun without me or something. And then she spilled the beans. Oh my, Asha, you're such a cutie when you bite your lips. Huh? As long as she didn't leave the city, everything would be fine, so don't worry too much. I'll send the guards to look for her. Miss Roosh, would you please come with me? Huh? No, I'll just stay with Asha. For Asha's safety, it would be best for you to come with me. You wouldn't disobey Priestess's orders in the temple, would you? Just a second, Priestess. Lise. She just never listens to me. If I catch you this time, I'm really gonna take off one of your ears. Alright. And now we have the town. We have Hotiindra Shock Protection, Sensitive Skin Formula for bulk purchases. And then Eye of the Hunter times 20. And then something Minimal, probably. Side effects last up to 30 minutes, something comfortably without any nausea. Wow, there's so many interesting items, but the prices, it's outrageous. Why is that glasses looking thing, why is it so, or what is that glasses looking thing? Why is it so expensive? Does this mean magicians make enough money to buy things like that? Then anything I buy for 1 gold coin would be nothing for Asha. Oh, what am I thinking? What's so important about the price? I'm sure I can find a present that'll make Asha deeply moved with only 1 gold coin. First, I've got to look at the signs. Let's see. Huh, what? Lorraine? Oh? And we have magician robes, and we have AA Lorraine Rartia. What do you mean Lorraine isn't here? Well, you see, since the package didn't arrive yet, when Asha's birthday's almost over, she said she didn't need it anymore. Alright. We have, sorry, I'm just gonna read this background stuff. She's teaching a creation magic class with free registration. Starts on creation day, the hour of creation. You will not be accepted if late. And there's a college student discount. I'm also upset that her birthday's being passed. I tried to come as fast as I could. Who knew there would be so many Shuras? If I'd known, I wouldn't have come alone. I feel like a lot of stuff people have mentioned, again, people always talk about lines translations. A lot of stuff, like, I get the gist of it. Obviously, I get what they're trying to say. But, again, the English, the grammar, the syntax, whatever, is not the most solid all the time. But there's even a god class item, so saying that she didn't need it was probably a joke. Please wait for a bit. She'll be here soon. Wait for a bit? Why? You're telling me to wait when my arm is like this. Oh? I was fighting off Shuras on my way here, so I used up all of my healing magic that I could use today. If too much time passes, it won't even heal with healing magic. How could you tell me to wait? I can't do that. I'm gonna get this taken care of. Hold on. Carry this inside before... Whatever. I could care less if it gets stolen. She storms off. How could you? If you leave, I have to stay here and watch it. I only turned back to have a look because I heard Lorraine's name, but I could have just passed by. But I was curious about the god class item which was inside of the box, and it felt as that box was pulling me back when I tried to leave. Is she going to steal it? So I was just staring at it. That isn't something you should be greedy about. Just forget about it, kid. Kid? Who's a kid? Are you calling me a kid? And there's nobody there. I knew it. It wasn't me. Unless there was some giant. There's no way for me to be called a kid. Hey kid, not there. Over here. And she looks down. Oh, and they're small. I feel like they look familiar. Were they in the prologue? They might have been. They look familiar. No, it cannot be. I mean, I guess their face shape is somewhat similar to Asha's. Maybe that's it. And their hair shape. No, it cannot be. Don't tell me this little kid just called me a kid, did he? To be continued. Is it going to be one of those things where they look like a kid, but they're like extremely old? But yeah, either way, that's it. I keep forgetting that, like, I'm trying to like wait on certain things so that you can see. I keep forgetting that it's not actually on screen for you. But yeah, that was it for chapter 27. I'm excited to see where this goes. Again, we have 9 parts for this next section. And the characters in the story have just been really, really, really good so far. And it also kind of... Kubera's doing something that I like personally. I like a series where there's a lot of characters and we really get to know the characters. But I also like series that... A lot of people complain about series being too long, like hundreds of chapters. And I know this is 500 plus chapters, but I like long series. I mean, I like short video games too, but I like long games. I like series, anime, and manga. Like, what I first got into anime and manga stuff about was series like that were hundreds of episodes or hundreds of chapters long. So I like long series where we just take our time and we just like linger on things. And it's like we give time for this character to just do some normal stuff. We don't rush from plot point to plot point, and it can be more exciting when there are shorter series that do that. But there are also so many series that I watch or that I read all the time when I'm like, this could have done with like, this could have been 4 times the length and given us time to build up to this stuff instead of jumping from thing to thing. So that's something that Kubera is doing that I really like. I really like that it takes its time. It's just taking its time, building the characters, letting them interact, building the world slowly. I'm just really, really enjoying it personally. But yeah, either way, let's go ahead and move on to chapter 28. Okay, chapter 28, The Golden Knight Part 2. And we have, oh yeah, that's just straight up what it says at the beginning here. And we have, hey, did you just call me a kid? Yes, I did. We have this again. This kid. This small kid has the nerve to call me kid, huh? And he's even being so rude to me. You. It seems that I have to teach you a lesson. Right now. Plead for your forgiveness. Oh, and she's just thinking it. He's a kid, so he'll probably burst into tears and apologize, right? Then I'll just act nice and forgive him. What the? I can't pick him up. And she's legitimately attempting to pick him up by his neck. No way. I can lift an adult with one hand. There's no way I can't lift a kid like this with both hands. There must be some kind of spell on his clothes or something. Okay, let's see who wins, kid. Yup. And she's just trying her hardest to strangle lift him. Alright, and he pats her on the head. Nice try, kid. And she blushes. What are you doing? You'll get into trouble if you mess with adults. Adult? You're an adult? Anyways. And then she runs away. Just leaves. Oh my, what a score. A God-class item laying around on the street? I wanted to score big before I left, but it must be my lucky day. Let's take it and get out of this city. But this is the magic shop district. There should be a lot of magicians around. It's okay. They won't be able to use large-scale magic anyway because of all the people here. Magic used for a specific target won't do us any harm. They won't even be able to follow our movements. That's true. Then, once that kid goes away, we'll start our operation. And then he thinks about the box and about Lise. I was about to call her Kubera again. And walks off. Alright. Sorry, just looking at these signs, making sure it wasn't anything important. It's been a while since I ran until I lost my breath. This should be good enough not to run into that kid again. Phew, but what happened back there? I couldn't lift the kid because he was wearing magic clothes. And, seeing me trying to lift him up, all that kid did was insultingly put his hand on my head. But that feeling was definitely... wake up, Lise. It was just that not being able to lift that small kid was so embarrassing. It felt so weird, that's all. Oh my, did you just say that it's only 1 gold coin for curry mushrooms? Yes, out of nowhere, a bunch of curry mushrooms were just there in front of my house. It feels like I just hit the jackpot right now. There are only 5 left, so you can hurry up and buy them while you can. 1 gold coin is a bargain for sure, but I'm worried if our family could eat them all. Hey, while you keep hesitating, someone else will buy them all. Mister, I'll take 1 curry mushroom. I'll take 1 too. Okay, they're running out quickly. There are only 3 left now. Right. First I'll buy the mushroom, then I'll ask the priestess if I could be in charge of cooking for 1 meal at the temple. Then I'll use the curry mushrooms to make curry-based dishes, and prepare a special meal just for Asha. Asha, it's a day late, but happy birthday. I'm really good at cooking. You didn't know, huh? Yes, that's it. Then, I should buy 1 before they sell out. Catch that thief. And she turns back. We assume one's a half and the other one is a quarter, and we think the quarter's using a powerful magician's item to increase their speed. Any half or magician who can catch them, please be of aid. They must be caught before they leave the city. There's only 1 curry mushroom left. What should I do? To be continued. Alright, and that's it. That was a really short one, actually. It feels like we just, blew through that. Yeah, that only took 4 minutes to read. That, as I was, I felt like I was, I've only been through, 10 panels, but then I looked and I was, halfway through the chapter. I was like, maybe the later parts haven't loaded yet, but no, that was just a short chapter. Yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes, I guess. I guess I'll just move on to chapter 29. I wasn't expecting that to be so short. I'm excited to see what's up with these thieves, if they actually get turned into actual characters, but maybe not. But also, the kid, what's going on with him? Probably not a kid. Like I said, he's probably super old or something. That seems like a common trope. So yeah, super excited to see what's up with that character. But but I'll just move on. Alright, now we have chapter 29, so let's just read. We're starting off with a box this time. Year end 15, the 11th month, the 22nd day. It's been 2 weeks since I made the promise with Agni, and we see that a week is 12 days and a month is 3 weeks. I think I mentioned that in a previous video, that I hadn't really been spoiled on anything, but I did know how the calendar works. But yeah. Honestly, I did know. Do I fully, completely remember all the details of how the calendar works? Not exactly. Yeah, I did everything I could during those 2 weeks, and only Atera, Eloth, and Rintalo are left now. It could be Rintalo, but I feel like Rintalo sounds better. I guess I could just look at the original Korean, since in the month or so that I haven't been posting videos, I learned to read Hangul. I don't know what any of the words mean. I don't know any Korean words, but I can at least read the letters now. So I could maybe see how it's pronounced from that, but either way. Only Atera, Eloth, and Rintalo are left now. Alright. Sir, there are only 3 cities, or only 3 places they need to go to? Chapter 29, The Golden Knight 3. According to Marino, Rintalo is a magic city, where it has more magicians than any other cities. It'll be possible to break through the 2-layered closed space, or will it be possible to break through the 2-layered closed space and all those magicians there? But I'm out of options. Attacking Eloth will be harder than attacking Rintalo, and attacking Atera would mean... Please, keep the promise. I can't believe I'm trying to keep a mere promise with a god. No, the promise I'm trying to keep is, please don't fight with Agni. Shakuntala, what are you doing here? I couldn't find you nor him, so I thought you two would be together. Are you crying? We have Marina. No, I'm not. Kantarva, I'm too hungry to regenerate these days. Please don't do this. Reacting to getting punched. Eat grass. Do you know where he is? It's been a while since I've seen him. I don't know, he's probably sleeping under some tree or something. Why would I care where he sleeps? You may think that way, but you seem to be arguing with him, whether or not to attack Atera. What will you do if he is missing right now because he went to attack Atera? If so, he'll become my enemy. Oh, okay, so the kid is just scaled or compressed down. He will become your enemy? That means I would also become your enemy. Are you okay with that? So is it his father? Is it, his father would be Garuda because the clans are named after the leaders, right? That's why. That should not happen. I heard that they stole a God-class item. They really have some nerve. I'm sure they'll become wanted, and this is the same shot we had last time. They moved too fast, so nobody saw their faces. But there are entrance logs for quarters, so wouldn't they be able to find them? I came out without telling Asha, so if I get hurt or things get out of hand, her birthday present won't be an issue anymore, but I would have to get lectured all night by Asha. Should we go after them? No, forget it. Since it's the last one left, it's the ugliest. Give me a discount. I'll buy it. Here's one gold coin. Oh? Well, this is the magic shop district, so it should be filled with magicians. There's no reason for me to... Well, I did yell out, but nobody seems to be interested. And we have megaphone in their hand. It won't be easy taking on a half inside the city without anyone getting hurt. And they were so fast that I think they're long gone by now. We see this girl crying. If I lose it, I might be kicked out. I don't even have any family if I get kicked out. Someone please help me. I'll help you. And then she kicks off into the air and grabs onto a rooftop, it seems like. And then starts running. Someone went after them. It's not going to be easy by herself. Is there anyone who can help? To jump like that without magic. Is she a half? No, she looked too normal to be a half. She might be a quarter. She must be a quarter who has confidence and speed. She should be a magician, right? There's no way for someone who isn't a magician to go after a half. By the way, do you have some money for the reward? What's that? Is that a name of a food? It's a good thing I didn't go. What? Are you saying that I have to pay her if she comes back with the item? Of course, catching a half in a city will be worth at least 20 gold coins. I don't know that. I didn't hear anything. No, no, no. Look at this kid. What will you do if that person just takes that item instead? Oh? And then he just, like, stepped up there. Hey, stop right there. I said stop. Oh yeah, Lee's off in the distance by now. You're gonna regret this. Listen to me when I tell you to stop. And he stomps his foot down and is right behind her. A girl has been following us for quite a while now. Is that a magician? A knight? Seeing that she isn't using magic, she may be a knight, but I don't see her holding a weapon, although she is holding something yellow in her right hand. If she isn't a magician nor carrying a weapon, we have nothing to worry about. If she gets close, I'll just kick her. But, if you kick her, she might die. She's just a kid, you know. You think so? Then why would a kid chase us? Does she really think she can stop a half and a quarter magician pair? Stop right there. Is she stupid? If everyone were to stop when told to, there wouldn't be any thieves in this world. What are you gonna do if we don't? Let's just go. Yup. And then they just... Did they fall off or something? I said stop, but then they just went down the streets. Okay. If you think I won't be able to catch you if you go into... Or you think I won't be able to catch you if you go into the crowds. I caught up to them, which proves I'm faster, so I should be able to catch them if I keep on chasing at this speed. At that time, it was my mistake for not noticing that I was being followed by someone. Where are you, you damn thieves? And it was also my mistake for not looking down before I jumped. Oh, is this actually out of the city? I was too focused on catching the thieves that before I knew it, I was outside of the city. It is. To be continued. Pink. Oh. Alright. Then, yeah. Okay, that's the end for this video. That was a really good 3 chapters. I feel like, I mean, it was really good. I'm satisfied with what I read, of course. But at the same time, I'm just like, no, I can't wait to read the next 3. But it probably won't be that long of a wait before I do the next 3. Like I said, I'm just trying to do things daily to get back into making videos, and the way I'm doing it is just, hey, what do I feel like doing today? I'll do this one. What do I feel like doing today? I'll do this one. Obviously, there's a ton of things other than Kubera that I also really, 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 really want to do, so I'll be doing those. But yeah, I don't think it would be unreasonable to expect a lot of Kubera. So yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there. Tell me what you thought of these chapters, my thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more Kubera, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, just ask and I can give you a link. And if you would like to help support the channel on Patreon, it's patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description. Or if you'd like to help support the channel by becoming a channel member, you can just hit join down below the video. But yeah, either way, thank you so much for watching. Huge thank you to people who are already patrons and members. Thank you to the chosen regulars, Etchy Zero and Evan Hawley, Magical Girl FR Nono, Cherryton Student, Elsa the Storyteller, and David Langstaff, and Slayer Candidate SG. Huge thank you to all of you. Yeah, really, really, your support means a ton, and thank you to all of you for watching. I don't know. I'll try my best. I'll try my best to get back to things. So yeah, either way, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.